Hello, everyone. I'm coming at you with another exciting video. First of all, I would like to start off by saying that this is not financial advice. The purpose of this video is for entertainment and educational purpose only. Now that that's out the way, let's talk about SEAC and Triller. As you know, that both of these companies are in the process of doing a reverse merger. It's not like when Lucid did the reverse split with CCIV, or when Naked did the reverse split with Centro. This is a little different because this reverse merger, let me get it right. This reverse merger is both of these companies are coming together, and there would be a $5 billion evaluation. Now, for those that don't know anything about Triller, we're going to dive in and share our screen so we can go and definitely speak more candidly about what's going on with the deal. Now, right here, you won't see Triller on the market because Triller right now is not a publicly traded company. They want to be a publicly traded company, and some of their business partners is Timbaland and SWIZZ BEATZ. Also, if you read my thumbnail, read the title, then you see that there are 120. That's right, 120 celebrity stakeholders, because all of the celebrities, all of the people that participated in the versus battles have became a part of the Triller army, so to speak. So right now, after hours, you see that Triller or SEAC. Let's just say SEAC because you won't see Triller at this point. You will see SeaChange. SeaChange and is CEAC now, but once the merger go through, it will be ILLR. That will be the new ticker. When you look in your portfolio, if you already invested, that's what it's going to be. Now, it opened today at $1.60, and the high was $1.67. That means that it maintained the high for today. That's why it's still in the green. It was able to maintain. The 52-week low is 65 cents, and the 52-week high is $3.44. I know that there are not a lot of YouTubers that I have seen that's talking about this merger. This is the third time on this channel that I have mentioned this merger, and it won't be the last. So if you are looking for a channel to provide updates as we see it, we provide updates on crypto. We provide updates on stock, personal and business credit. When we see the news, we report the news, and that's the purpose of this channel. We're a small channel, but we're going to keep providing news as often as we can because that's what we're all about. We want to report the news. And if you see this video after it airs, I would love if you subscribe to this channel. Now, let's get back into what we are talking about. Triller sees themselves as a competitor to TikTok. That's how they see themselves. TikTok feels that they're a competitor to YouTube. But Triller has more components, right, as a company. We're going to get into which Triller, but let's talk about what SeaChange. So a lot of people might not know what is SeaChange as all. So let's just get into it. SeaChange International is an engaged in delivery of multi-screen advertising and over-the-top video management solutions. The company software products and services facilitate the aggregation, licensing, the management, and distribution of video and advertising content for service providers, telecommunication companies, satellite operators, broadcasters, and other content providers. And because Triller is an entertainment company, it's great if they do this merger because this is some of the things that SEAC has been doing all on their own. Its business is focused on offering an end-to-end video delivery platform, the framework, Framework provides content and service providers with a complete software delivery platform for linear video on demand and time-shift television over managed and unmanaged networks. It includes following modules: video back office, media asset manager, targeted advertisement, management analytics, and the client interface for set-top boxes, smart television, mobile devices. It also offers technical support and maintenance, including an on-site engineer for framework projects. So this is just giving you a great hindsight of what SEAC is all about. Now, that's why it probably intrigued Triller. They didn't have to go through all of the red tape to become publicly traded on NASDAQ. All they got to do is combine both companies, and they are looking at a $5 billion evaluation. Now, let's talk about what we got going here. This is from SOHH.com. SWIZZ, BEATZ, and TIMBALAND are taking Triller public with over 120 celebrities as initial stake shareholders. Here's how to get your shares. TIMBALAND and SWIZZ BEATZ are on the top of the world right now because Versus via Triller is set to become a publicly traded company on the stock market. The new group of investors, who are mostly creatives, will make their venture historic, right? That's why I'm making this video, because a lot of people are not banging a drum about this merger. Yes, people are talking about the versus battle and this, that, and the third, but part of the agreement when you sign up for a versus battle is that you will receive shares into Triller. But think about it. At the time, Triller was not a publicly traded company. So those shares will become great in value once the company goes public. And that's not just to say that those celebrities, the ones that went in the versus battle, are the only ones, but that is creating generational wealth. That was a part of the deal. You do the versus, you get some shares in Triller. Now that Triller is about to go public, that is a terrific thing. And me myself, some of these celebrities that went versus, you haven't even heard of them in a long time, but now they are set to make money over money over money over time, right? So let's talk about it. Switz and Timbo shared a graphic on Instagram containing pictures of many of the shareholders. The group, which is being billed as its biggest creative IPO of all time, included artists who have participated in Versus events and several others who haven't. The group of over 120 celebrity shareholders include The Weeknd, Lil Wayne, Alicia Keys, Snoop Dogg, Young Thug, Ashanti, Fat Joe, Hit Boy, E40, Gladys Knight, French Montana, Pitbull, 21 Savage, Jagged Edge, 112, Doja Cat, and more. Right? That is an astounding list. This should make you excited to get involved with this IPO before it gets outside of your tax bracket. It's only, like we just reported, $167, $1.67 a share, right? So this should absolutely intrigue you to get involved. There are so many investors that couldn't even fit on one Instagram post. So Switz had to post twice. Switz celebrated the huge news on Instagram by the artist for the artist with the people. It always been our dream to go big with creatives. This will be the biggest creative IPO in history. You will never seen this many creators part of the bigger picture. Now is a new day. We will see you all at the bell. You know, I'm ringing the bell myself, right? Because I feel that I have some shares in this company. And I feel that I'm part of one of these celebrities, because even though the shares are where they're at now, I feel that it's time to ring the bell, do many as videos as I can on this topic, because like I said, a lot of YouTubers are not. I feel like a lot of YouTubers should make more videos on Naked. Well, Centro. Naked is the ticker. Known as Trillerverse, the company will be listed on the NASDAQ under the ticker ILLR, which I just said, and will be valued at around $5 billion, according to thestreet.com. The deal is expected to close in the first quarter. Let me say this for the people in the back. Get in on this deal. It's slated to close in the first quarter of 2022 after the board approves making shares immediately available to the public. Shares may be purchased using any NASDAQ trading desk. So let me slow it down again. Let me slow it down again and let's make this known. Let's see if we got any comments before I make my statement. One moment. Here we go. We are still in the line, and I'm not worried. Absolutely. I'm not worried. I think we are talking about SEAC on this one, James, and you're right. I'm not worried as well. Put in the comment, James, how many shares you got of SEAC, and we should get ready because the first quarter, they would definitely be going public. So we definitely want to be on the lookout for that. And this is what I'm saying. Creatives need to speak about these videos more, need to get the information out. This is a huge PR. I'm gonna be doing another video soon speaking about where I speak about one sec. Okay, so James is going to tell us how many shares he got, and let me keep going. These are all the creatives, and let's see if I can look. Okay, so you got SWIZZ BEATZ, Timbaland, you got The Weeknd, Lil Wayne, Alicia Keys, of course. SWIZZ BEATZ gonna put his wife on. You got Snoop Dogg, Ashanti. You just got so many people on this list. Rick Ross, right? You got Doja Cat. You got John Legend, Fat Joe. You got so many. Pitbull, right? You have, who else do we see here? Keisha Cole. It's just so many people on this list. Is it a huge diversity group? All right, so let's see how many shares do James have here. James still have 10,000 shares. So if you own this post and list how many shares do you have of the future, well, it's still SEAC, but soon it will be ILLR. So if you holding shares, I'm telling you to go get shares now. You got E40, you got it's just so Monica, you got so many people, Brandy, you got so many celebrities in here, 120 in this post. I think that is astounding. All right, so let's just read a snippet of what he said. This has been liked 10,000 times. I hope people just didn't like it. I hope they went and purchased some shares. And I'm not going to read it all, but let's just see what he say. By the artist, for the artist, with the people. It always been our dream. What this, we just read a lot of this, and he said this is just 1, 2, and 3 coming. So this is number 2, right? It's so many on this list. Jadakiss. It's just so many, man. It's a Beanie Man. So many. You see the people Too Short. The list just goes on and on and on. Ja Rule, DJ Khaled, Jeezy, Gucci Mane, Neo, me, Team Tiggio. I'm on the list. So it's just like I said, it's so many people on this list. We have more shares. What do you mean more shares? No, this is talking about, James, just to give you a perspective of what we're talking about on this video. We are talking about that there are 120 celebrities that already have invested or received shares from this reverse merger that will be taking place in the quarter 1 of 2022. So this merger will be going through soon. Now, what I'm talking about, James, is I'm saying that this is the time for many people to get on this merger. What the reverse merger has taught me between Naked and Centro is that you have to practice patience. But once you get in on this deal, then you'll be able to understand more to come, and that once these stocks start skyrocketing, they would never be at the price that they're at, right? So, and this is what's going on. And this is talking about most influence. And this is another article by Benzinga that's going to follow up some of the information that we have spoken about. If you own this call, and I'm in process of growing this channel, please like this video. Please subscribe. We're going to come to you with more and more videos, but we definitely need the support, right? We want to definitely get the support so it's so we can keep coming out with new content. And like I said again, this is just a follow-up with the article that we received earlier. Triller and Hollywire partner. Now, this is another part of what's going on, right? So we already know about the reverse merger that's going on, but this is more exciting news. So let's put this in the chat. All right, we want to put this in the chat. Triller and Hollywire. All right, let's put this in the chat. Well, it's not a ratio, James, just to let you know that. This won't be a ratio. This is a reverse merger and not a reverse split. This is a reverse merger, meaning both companies are going to merge together. So it's not a ratio. So your 10,000 shares will remain your 10,000 shares. That will go unchanged. Put a thumbs up if you understand what I'm saying. If anybody on this call understand what I'm saying, this is a reverse merger, not a reverse split. There won't be a ratio. This is just the combining of two companies. So I just want to put that there so you can understand what's going on. Now, Triller and Hollywire partner to launch Hollywire Next Gen's News, a new in-studio show diving deep into Gen Z celebrity news and gossip, airing Tuesdays and Thursdays on Triller TV. So that is so important, right? Before I dive in, let's see if we got any comments. Fabulous. Absolutely. Right. That's fabulous, right? So it won't be a ratio thing this time. This is a merger. They're merging both companies. Your shares are your shares. So it's a different type of merger. So let me read this, and then we will, if we don't get more and more, but please subscribe. We've grown the channel. Triller, the AI-powered global platform driving engagement, monetization for creators, and Hollywire, a premier outlet targeting today's youth, announced a new in-studio show, Hollywire Next Gen News, a twice-a-week program exclusively devoted to the latest news and gossip in the world of Gen Z celebrity and culture. So it's all kind of stuff that's going on with this merger, right? They're already making moves and they're beefing up the PR. They're telling you what's going on, and that's what makes this news exciting. This is not your father's celebrity news and gossip. Alex Zane Wagner, director of Triller TV, in our newly decriminalized and decentralized media world, Gen Z sees the world differently and plays on its own rules. Think about it. If you are a investor in Triller or SEAC, more specifically, you are an owner of this Triller TV. Just be mindful. Triller has a unique and close relationships with upper echelon of Gen Z celebrities. With the journalistic expertise of Hollywire, Next Gen News will help fans hear their first and understand who's driving culture and what it means. We are very excited to partner with the talented Hollywire team on this new program. We are thrilled to join forces with Triller, whose empowerment and creators' influences make them an ideal partner to bring more awareness to the culture that matters to Gen Z audience, and commented on the Hollywire team. Premiering today, Hollywire Next Gen News will air Tuesdays and Thursdays. So this has already started to happen. Excited news. The show is also available on Hollywire's YouTube, Samsung TV, Samsung TV and mobile, Instagram, and TikTok. Episodes are available on VOD, on Hollywire's Triller profile and Aaron. So that's terrific news, right? Let's see if we got any more comments before I get into the Twitter page. Like I said, anybody that's on the broadcast, on the broadcast, comment below if you got any, if you're excited about this news. Also, comment if you got any shares of Triller, if this intrigues you, because the PR is what we are about. We want to talk about the news, increase the PR. That's where we want to grow this platform. All right. So one thing I do like about Triller, they understand social media, right? And that's what it's all about. So let me refresh the page and let's look at their Twitter. One thing about their Twitter, they update their Twitter platform often. And that's what we want to see in a company. Now, this was a pinned tweet. Do you agree? Versus online versus complex. So they pinned that tweet. I'm sorry, my screen, I refreshed the screen and it's refreshing twice. So let's get this going here. And like I said, I love the fact. So they got 49,000 followers. Hopefully we increase that. Let me follow them myself. Also, Triller, have you heard of Big Cootie? And talking about his debut mixtape, Welcome to the Trap. And so they are big up in Big Cootie. Also, 2 hours ago, get live on the next Triller video. So they are definitely doing what they can to beef up and keep the PR. Look at this, 2 hours ago. I think that they're doing a great job tweeting, but we need to do a better job of, just being on top of it. So these are some Triller videos that they're sharing on the platform. So I think that this is a wonderful thing that Triller is keeping us afloat on what's going on with the company. So let's come over here. Let's end sharing our screen. And like I said again, I wanted to make this video talking about terrific news about Triller and SEAC. There will become one company before March of this year. So it won't be this won't be the last time that I make a video about this reverse merger. Once again, this is not a reverse split, so it's a different set of rules. A reverse merger is basically putting market caps together and having the auditor approve an evaluation. They already are proclaiming a $5 billion valuation. So, do we have any comments or questions before we end this broadcast? And I'm gonna be looking for some more information to see if I can get some better information on Centro. I do see that they did go on Rip and Dip today, and they provided some context. I'm talking about the CEO of, well, it wasn't Peter Wang, it was Ray Wang. It was a couple of Wangs. It wasn't the daddy, Peter. It was a couple of sons. They did go on Rip and Dip and provided some brief content. And this is what we're talking about when we talk about PR. You got to tweet. You possibly need to go on and get the community excited on different platforms. And that's why I'm excited about this SAC and this Triller merger. SEAC will change the ILLR. So this is going to be a terrific thing. So this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, and subscribe as we'll be coming to you with more videos in the future. And once again, we will see you next time.